Trash affects a lot of our world. It affects the atmosphere, it affects animals, it even affects ourselves. And the crazy thing is, we're the ones that are causing this. According to Keep America Clean website, Americans generate 251.3 million tons of garbage per year. So you're probably asking yourself, where does all this trash go? Well, trash ends up at 3 places. 55% of trash gets buried in landfills, 33% of it gets recycled at recycling centers, and 12.5% of it goes to incinerators. But the interesting thing is that more than 70% of waste that goes to landfills can be reused or recycled, such as valuable materials such as glass, metal, and paper. And since we've become so wasteful and careless, valuable objects that we could have reused end up being thrown out and hurt our environment. You might think littering or not recycling doesn't do much, but the truth is, it has a huge impact. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is located in the central North Pacific Ocean and is larger than the state of Texas. The patches are said to contain a higher amount of plastic as compared to surrounding oceans. To date, 5 patches in total have been discovered. Plastics are transported and come together in the ocean, where currents meet. This means that huge plastic islands are made as a result. Scientists from the Sea Education Society studied plastics in the Atlantic and have calculated there are 580,000 pieces of plastic per square kilometer. As far as plastic entering the ocean, about 20% of trash comes from ships and platforms that are offshore. The rest sources from litter being blown into the sea, picked up by tides on the beach, or intentional garbage dumping. All this trash is contaminating the ocean and hurting the ecosystem where plants and animals live. Trash rots and starts to create gases, so when trash is being burned, it pollutes the air we breathe in. The worst part about plastic is that it doesn't biodegrade. So when it's in the ocean for a long time, it starts to break up into tiny little pieces that are consumed by fish and sea mammals. Plastic is killing more than 100,000 sea turtles and birds a year from ingestion and entanglement. You're probably telling yourself right now, its animal is dying, it has nothing to do with me. Well, you're mistaken. As these chemicals are ingested by animals in the ocean, this is not good for us humans. We as humans ingest contaminated fish and mammals, which can result in us getting diseases. So if you want to keep eating fish, something has to be done. Solution. I know recycling sounds cliche, but the truth is recycling goes a long way. It prevents from unnecessary trash ending up in landfill. It can stop trash islands' growth. A good solution for throwing away trash is using a sanitary landfill, which is a pit that is protected at the bottom where trash is buried in layers, compacted and covered. A sanitary landfill can reduce harm from waste that has collected and is safer than an open dumping site. It also helps preserve our world and keep it clean. Instead of talking about how our world would be if we recycle, let's talk about our world where we don't recycle. The trash islands will keep growing, and it will keep contaminating our water, to a point where many fish in the sea will die. And then, it's going to get into the waters that we drink, and it's going to affect us. Our earth is just going to become a safe dumpster. But the thing is, we have the choice whether that's going to be our future. We decide whether our children's children will have to live in that type of world. It's up to us.